Hey guys, it's Jonah here, back on the beer again. We're going to be doing one from the Scandi beer, scandally clad. And this is the last thing I'm going to do with these because, yeah, there's no article on this brewery, which is not unusual. It's not unusual. Oh, do 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 do. Yeah, right. And we've got to basically say hail to Satan with this bad boy. Look at that. That's absolutely nuts. It's a ram wearing a suit. And he looks quite mean with his arms crossed. He might be a bouncer or something. And it's from these guys, Hyllie Bryggeri. And they're in Sweden. I thought originally they were Denmark, but no. Apparently they are, does it say there? It just says imported by the legendary Beer 52. But they're based in Malmo, which is very close to Denmark. It's kind of, if you look on the map, it's on the bay opposite Copenhagen. It's wonderful there, apparently. Anyway, this one is called Black Sheep. Black Sheep is the unique fusion of two worlds, a harmonious marriage of malt, malt complexity, it says, and hoppy vibrancy, and it's apparently a black IPL. Black IPL matters, apparently. And for those of you that don't know, IPL is India Pale Lager. So once again, it's a separate offshoot from IPA and a black one, like a kind of Schwartz beer, but just ugh, some of these beers they're ridiculous in my opinion. They just make the names up to try and sell beer. Oh dear, bit of a cough before I've even started. On the good side though, it's 5.5% on the ABV. Now there is also some debate, and I like debate. I like a bit of mass debate. And there he is, the old black sheep, them evil bugger. So, what are the hops in here? If you believe, or if you want to believe, or if you can believe, Beer 52, it has Columbus, Amarillo, and Citra. However, if you go over to Untapped, we've got Amarillo, we've got Citra, but we've also got Hull Melon. So which is it? Is it Columbus or is it Hull Melon, which is a German hop? Columbus is obviously American. Hull Melon is a German hop. So I'm glad I spotted this because it doesn't actually say on the can what's going on. What it does say, and I haven't shown you, dear viewer, if it will focus on this bad boy, or if you're willing to believe me, there we go. We got barley and wheat, but no oats in this bad boy. And as usual, avoid those Swedish pregnant ladies because they'll get you in trouble. Right, I'm interested to test to see because I've had a look at both the, well, quite a bit of carbonation in this bad boy. Wow, and it's meant to be a dark beer. I want to test to see who's correct. And will I be able to tell? Is Beer 52 telling porky pies? Or is Untapped telling porky pies? I do not have a favourite in this race, dear viewer. But it's interesting because someone is not telling us the truth. And I like, nay, I demand the truth. You can't handle the truth. No, believe me, dear viewer, I can. Wow, nice head. Let's get this bad boy in. So Satan is saying, Jonah, look at that damn head. Right. Am I going to be able to pick it apart even? So I reckon we are looking 3 fingers worth of head that looks a bit like a Swiss cheese. It's got some big old carbonation bubbles in there. Lovely colour though. Nice. What would you call that? A kind of tan? a tanned cap on there. Nice. And it is looking a bit like a German lager. You know, they have some epic heads on there, but it's definitely dark. It is definitely a dark lager or a Schwarzbier or something along those lines. Hmm. Smells a bit cheesy. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Definitely got some roastiness there. Is it? Hang on, I'm going to be looking back at my computer here. Yes, Special B is in there. Tell you something else I've just noticed looking at the Beer 52 description, because it used to be in the magazines and I could show you, dear viewer, but these days I did contemplate cutting my videos, putting their beer thing in, adding it into the video. But you know me, I'm a one-trick pony. I like to do one-trick passes. So I don't really want to waste my valuable drinking time. Um, Anywho, um, it does not say it contains wheat, and as we clearly see on the side of the can, it says it has wheat in it. Well, it would do if it focused. Malted wheat. So this does not automatically give the point to Untapped, but what it does show me once again is Beer 52. I don't understand what is going on with your quality control. Do you even look at the cans? Do you look at the ingredients in the beer? Where do you get your information from? Because it's obviously wrong. Just nuts. I don't like it when people lie to me, basically. Yes. I like being told a tall story, but I do not like being lied to, especially when it's really easy these days to check facts. And I wish Beer 52 you checked the facts before uploading stuff into your website or sometimes into the actual magazine itself. Dear viewer, it could drive a man to drink. And speaking of which, let's get into this bad boy. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see what's going on. This is like a kind of black IPA, if you remember that style, and I quite used to like that style. And this is very much reminiscent. I'm not 100% sure this tastes anything like a lager. Maybe a Schwarzbier, yeah, maybe a dark lager, something along those lines. Maybe. I mean, okay, okay, let's go for it. So, got a bit of sweetness there. We definitely got roastiness. We definitely got a shed load of hops in there, which essentially is why it's an I in the PL. Um, I'm assuming they've lagered it, i.e., they've kept it in cool secondary vessels for a long time. Yep, a long time. Um, and that's kind of making it clean, crisp, deep and crisp and even. Um, but I don't know. I mean, it's a bit cleaner than a black IPA, I guess. I think they've called it a dark lager because of some of the malts they've used, because they're sort of usually used in things like Schwarzbiers and stuff, and it's got that kind of sweetness and sort of biscuity maltiness and that kind of stuff in there. But I'm still really trying to get the hops and prove the debate. Let's have a look. So Special B, yeah, chocolate bee. Chocolate bee. Wow, nice. Normal barley, Pilsner. This is beer 52, of course. We know it's got wheat in there too. That's not on here. Who knows, dear viewer? Who knows what really goes into your beer? Because they could be lying to you and no one will ever know. Okay. So, yeah, there's definitely Citra in there. And I'm not surprised, dear viewer, because that's the most common hop in the world. Um, Even in Sweden, it would appear to be. I'm not sure how much. I don't think they grow much hops and grain up in Sweden. Maybe I'm wrong, but their growing season must be quite short. Maybe they've got like polytunnels and weird stuff to help. Definitely in the north. Malmo's down in the south. Um, but I don't know how much growing season they have. So I'm imagining they import a lot of stuff, probably from Germany and places like that. So I seriously think I believe Untapped's on this one, and it's a German hop that they've introduced. Columbus tends to give a sort of lemony or lemon balmy kind of thing I get sometimes. Uh, Whereas I am actually getting more kind of melony stuff from here, and the fact that it's got Amarillo in as well, because the other thing that Huel melon has is it can sometimes have a sort of orangey stuff. Apparently, it's got a strawberry nature to it too. I don't know it that well, um, but I'm not getting lemony kind of zest from it, which is weird. But then it's hard to tell because of the malts and the sweetness in there too. Very weird beer. I mean, why not, dear? Why not? India, no, a black India pale lager, and it, I mean, ridiculous. It's a hoppy lager, basically a hoppy lager, a hoppy dark lager. Just I probably won't have many of these again. I don't think, but um, hey, when in Rome, why not? I like trying different beers, so you know. And look, we got quite a nice amount of lacing, and that head. Look, we still got like a finger, well, just under a finger's head left, and we're onto the last sip. And that big, fat, cloudy line looking like a, not like a strata, but like a cumulonimbus type cloud running across the side of my glass. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. I mean, if I saw one of these in the pub, would I buy one? Yes, I probably would because it's so bizarre. Um, just wow. What more can I say? I don't know. Oh, but it has got that burniness. It has got that kind of that gnarliness like a short spear does have. I mean, it is what it says it is. It's just I'm not convinced that those styles, those flavors go together that well. Because if you're having a Schwarzbier or if you're having a dark lager, you want a malty kind of more malt forward drink, but making it obscenely hoppy is kind of I don't know, it's kind of detracting from the malts, if that makes sense. But the hops, I mean, they're in your face, man. It's like it's definitely like the American way of doing business. Hey, you know what? Let's put a shitload of hops in there and make it really hoppy and dial it up to 11 when they when the knob only goes up to 10. Just nuts. Wow. I am, yeah, very surprised about this beer. I'm not sure that I actually like it that much, but I'm really glad that I've tried it. And when you do have the black sheep of the family looking at you like this bad boy, who's going to argue with that, eh? No one. So, Huli, Hyllie. My God, just absolutely nuts. What am I doing for you, dear viewer? I'm doing all of this kind of stuff for you. It's not about the beer, it's about entertaining you guys. Just wow. Just I mean, people make these kind of beers. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Unclejona drinking completely nuts beers, so you guys don't have to. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, Unclejona will return with another beer review real soon.